Hey, Utah Mammoth fans, Tusks up, and welcome into another Utah Mammoth Daily. All right, so you can see something a little different today. I'm trying to do Utah Mammoth. I don't have a Utah Mammoth Santa hat, and so I'm going with this look here. So I got the Santa hat on top of the Utah Mammoth hat. I'm just gonna have to roll with it here because on theme for Christmas Eve, I've got Santa's list here. I've made my list. I've checked it twice. And shout out to the hockey guy. That's where I got this idea from. So go check out his YouTube channel. I love it. He's taught me a lot about hockey ever since I found his channel about a year ago. So shout out to him for this idea. All right, cool. So naughty and nice list for this season. There will be a name on there that you've heard me talk about a lot. A couple of names that I probably should be talking more about because of just how awesome they've been this year. And that's pretty much this episode. It might run a little bit short, but hey, I don't expect you all to be here on Christmas Eve. But if you are here, awesome. Thank you very much. Hit that subscribe button if you are here and you are enjoying the content. Even if you're not enjoying the content, if you're hate watching, I appreciate you too. So let's dive into these. Merry Christmas to all those who celebrate. Otherwise, happy holidays. I hope you all are safe, healthy, and happy. And let's roll on here. So first, let's go with the nice first. And you probably thought I was going to go with Clayton Keller or somebody else, but I'm going with Dylan Guenther, especially with his form of the last, I'd say, month or so. He's been breaking out in a major way, and I don't mean with acne. So Dylan Guenther's been going nuts. Obviously, you can see the stats there. 16 goals, 14 assists, 30 points. He's very close to the top of the team when it comes to points. He is top of the team when it comes to goals. And he's just a threat all the time. And going back to that overtime victory against the Winnipeg Jets, he was why the Mammoth won in overtime. He retrieved the puck off of the faceoff. He got it back to Sergachev. He skated through two guys into the O zone and laid a perfect saucer pass for Clayton Keller to notch home the goal. So just Dylan Gunner, he's out there all the time. He is improving his play game by game. He doesn't park himself as much as he used to on the power play. He is moving around. He's getting in front of the net. He is throwing his body into the boards and into forechecking, and he's just doing everything that's being asked of him, and his star is only going to continue to rise. So he is on the nice list for sure, alongside guys like Clayton Keller. I'm going to put Karel Vejmelka on the nice list as well. He is a workhorse. He's played more games than any other goalie. He's near the top when it comes to wins. His save percentage, yeah, sure, could be better, but it's been getting better throughout the season. It started off very poor, but it's only been improving as the season's gone along. So he is also on my nice list, just not on the nice list for today. And these guys are just playing their guts out. I see very few Utah Mammoth players with quit in them, which is very nice to see as well. So those guys are on the nice list. An honorable mention for the nice list is going to be Lawson Crouse. Krauser is having himself a bounce-back year. He has as many assists this year as he had for the entire season last year, and he played in every game last year. So as you can see here, 38 games played, he's already tied his assist total for the entirety of last season. And for goals, he's only 3 behind what he notched last year. He has been showing up much better this year than last year. I don't know if he was dealing with an injury or something like that last year, but this year it's been a joy to watch him out there. He is awesome on the penalty kill. He's even really good on the power play's second unit. He forechecks great. He sticks up for his teammates. He is that big body forward that Utah kind of lacks outside of Lawson Crouse and Jack McBain. And he just does, again, like a lot of guys on the team, whatever he's asked to do, and he does it without complaining. And he's always the guy in interviews and stuff that subtly calls out his team and saying, we need to be better. We need to do this better. We need to do that better. We need to listen to coach. We need to not get into these second period slumps. And it's his line that's always out there to kind of make the energy come back. It's his line that allows the team to balance things out when things start to go against Utah. And it's because of him. Like, really, it's because of him. Michael Carcone as well could be mentioned here, but it's Krauser. It's the sheriff. He's an associate captain for a reason. he is always out there just doing the right stuff, sticking up for his teammates, and making sure the game doesn't get too far out of hand most nights. I mean, there are those nights like against Boston where the entire Boston Bruins lineup is bigger than everybody on Utah's lineup, and so Utah just gets pushed around. There's not much Lawson Krause and Spicy Tuna can really do, and Jack McBain, that's really it. That could really play that sort of game against a team like Boston. So just looking into that and just seeing Lawson Krause's season bounce back, he is a threat to score. He is always at the net front. He's retrieving pucks. He's doing the penalty kill. Like, it's outstanding. So Krauser, definitely honorable mention, but pretty much most of the roster can be honorable mention. Like, big-time shout-outs to Michael Carcone and Kyler Yamamoto. With Alexander Kerfoot coming back, that does cut into Kyler Yamamoto's ice time, which is a bummer, but he has been performing outstanding this year, and who knows, maybe he could be traded, but for a good reason, because Utah wants to see him get more ice time. He just doesn't have the ability to do that here, and so Bill Armstrong wants to send him somewhere where he will play, because he's earned it. He really has earned it. And so, like I said, again, a lot of guys on this team can be on the nice list. I think there's only one or two players that can be on the naughty list. And it's for the naughty list here, it's going to be somebody I've talked a lot about, but it's probably not who you're expecting. All right, so there you go. It's Nick Schmaltz. It's not Barrett Hayton. Nick Schmaltz is the John Cena of the Mammoth. You can't see him most of the time. He scores points in bunches, and then he disappears for 2 weeks at a time. There was a 2-week stretch where he didn't score a single point. And for a guy that's on the top line, that's supposed to be a point getter, he's supposed to kind of pace the team a little bit with Clayton Keller, Logan Cooley, Dylan Guenther, those guys. The amount of times he just disappears is so incredibly frustrating. And recently, I've seen his confidence in his goal-scoring ability just vanish. In the game against Winnipeg, he had 2 to 3 almost open net opportunities for him to slot home a goal. One, it was kind of free. It was a freaky incident with just the puck bouncing between the two posts and out. Like, you're not going to see that again, probably in his career. So I don't blame him for that one, although I kind of do because it was an open net chance. Couple of other times, the pass that was knocked down by Dylan Guenther, it was onto his stick, and so he could have lifted it a little bit better for a goal. And there was another one where he was bearing down on net. He got a pass, I think it was from Clayton Keller, and then he passed up the shot. Just take the shot. If you're slumping, fine, but you got to shoot to get out of the slump. Shoot or shoot. So he may be leading the team in points, but it's because of that incredibly hot start he had. Over the last couple of months, he's just not been good, in my opinion. And my opinion probably is mud, but that's just how I see it. And maybe trading him out while people think he is really good might be the move after the roster freeze lifts on the 28th. A lot of hockey insiders are saying that there's going to be a flurry of movement before the Olympic break. And then we also have the trade deadline in early March. So that is my naughty and nice list for this year and this season. Thanks again to the hockey guy for giving me inspiration for this. Hit that subscribe button. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But definitely take care, and Tusks up.